Okay, here we go.
Great. Awesome. All right. And this is a makeup shirt?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
Do anything you want. If it doesn't work,
No,
you
it's
get a
all good.
t-shirt.
I'm just going to cover up your pants there.
Nothing compared to having it applied on the day when Howard Berger came out and we were in the trailer for 4.5 hours actually doing it.
All right. Are you comfortable?
I am.
Now I'm just going to fit this.
Okay.
And I cut little striations out of here just so you can see a little bit.
Oh, that's very cool.
That way you won't be completely blind because it actually does get annoying after a while.
Okay.
What I'm doing right now is we've got the piece glued down. There's still a little blending to be done, but I'm just working on some of the paint work. But yeah, this is kind of the part where it starts to come together. You know, obviously when you have just the foam piece, you're looking at it going, okay, well I guess this is gonna kind of how it's gonna work. But once it starts coming together, then you kind of figure it out.
Very strange, especially in that neck area. Now, a minute ago, it's kind of looking okay around my chin and my lips, but now it looks like it's going away. And for my one eye I have that I can really see through, it really looks like it's gone. I pretty much have seen it all, I thought, but now looking at this, it's really a little scary.
As I kept looking in the mirror, it became more and more of an eerie experience, particularly because one half of my face is me and the other half is basically off.
Looking at this and talking is very strange feeling and sensation. And then there's always this too. I keep touching that and going, ooh, feels a little funky. And I think that because it's so light, and when I get out there in terms of what I'm gonna do, it'll just feel like a big piece of masking tape on my face, which will be great because then I don't feel any different except for the fact that there's a little something laying on my eyeball. But when I open my eye, I can see through it, so I don't really feel very different, which is what I like. I want to be sort of in shock myself. I have to make it real, and it's up to me to sell it, and for me to believe it is what's important. And right now, I really, truly do, you know, which is really great.
We're going to cut to something like a 21 or so, something that holds us floor to ceiling. And we're going to see this explosion obliquely. I always pictured and I always pitched to the writers Gus's death being this explosion, but then the aftermath, you know, boom, the bomb goes off and you see the door go flying, you see this nursing home explode. The door's going to go boom and some tiles are going to come down, this light's going to go off, the door's probably going to knock into this bookshelf. Once the smoke was clearing from that explosion, I always pictured Gustavo Fring walking out, appearing seemingly unscathed. And then yet the camera comes around on him, and we reveal this horrific damage. Half his face is gone. And Andy on his Steadicam comes around and slowly reveals as we clock around his face that half his head is actually gone. And it involved making one seemingly uninterrupted, seamless take actually be composed out of two separate takes. What a great reel. He was on the phone right there.
Yeah, how about that? I was just talking about good.
I was very apprehensive. And after stepping out of the trailer, walking to the set, there are all the reactions that come from people before we've even shot it.
Maybe a little more, could maybe some of this hair be, maybe maybe some more,
More cinch back or
cinch back.
sure, absolutely. Hey, yeah, no worries.
And so I remember my instinct, I wanted to go through the back door. I didn't want people to see me. People were like, oh my gosh, what a great job, all these things. And I wanted to be in the moment of the reality and truth of what I had to do.
On the last day of shooting episode 13, I wanted to go see Giancarlo's finale as Gus.
Mess with me.
Bad things happen. I knew that was good. I knew that was coming.
When I saw what they were doing, I thought, oh my God.
How is it, brother?
It's good.
Oh,
it's better
God.
now. Much better now. I see you.
Show these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, and I know what it takes to have those kind of prosthetics going on.
You have to zen out when you go into prosthetics like that?
Yeah, you have to relax.
Yeah.
And also emotionally, what's going on with you. It's like your character is going to die in this spectacular way, but still, he's going to die. And I've been in that situation many times.
What I was talking about. It took me a few minutes. Hi. And what are you going to look like? You mean he's going to look like that, and I'm going to look like this?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, my character ends up in the air. We don't know what happens.
Okay. This is good.
We know what happens to you. You look like one of those books they gave me in health where you turn a transparent page and you see inside the body.
Oh, I remember
You need a
Boys,
you need a transparent
this
thing
is
over
what
it.
happens when you mess with dirty girls. Syphilis in its later stages. It was fun to see that, and yet knowing, as everyone did, that that was the end of Gus Fring was, 3 years in the making.
It's very exciting. We're about to blow up this room behind us here, and it's very exciting to watch, and wondering how loud it's going to be. But we've seen lots of tests. Our special effects crew is awesome. They do a great job always. So we've seen lots of video tests, but now is the big moment with all the different elements all coming together. And it should be very exciting.
We're going to clear this entire area because the blast is pretty big. It's very strong. So the whole area will be clear, except for our cameraman who's raking it, so he'll be safe. And we're all going to be in Video Village watching the monitors or hiding in various safe places around the set. And everybody will stay out until the special effects guys say, okay, all's clear. Orders have gone off, explosion's done, and we can all step in. And then we'll set up for the reveal of Gus.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. Stay clear. Rolling.
3, 2, 1.
So nobody go anywhere. Just freeze.
Boom, the door goes flying. And I say cut. And now comes time for the other take that finishes the sequence. And that shot took 19 takes to get right. Carly, you coming? Door. I was pretty embarrassed and edgy that day we were shooting this particular gag. Cut. Very good. Let's go again. Typically, you do in TV, especially, you do maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 takes, 4 takes. Once you get past 4 or 5, five's okay. Once you get to 6, okay, something special like this, 6, 7, 8, all right. Once you get into the teens, you know something is not working right.
Cutting. Once again.
Vince is very particular and very specific about what he wants, and there were so many different elements going into this. The smoke.
A little big blast of smoke. Let's get a little big chunk of smoke in here.
The 2 nurses that come running up, Giancarlo's drop, the adjustment of the tie.
Cut. Very
Cutting.
Good. I knew this had to be perfect, and it had to be perfect in one uninterrupted flow. So I needed it to be just so. And I got more and more nervous the more takes it went. Cut.
Cutting.
And then Giancarlo is such a trooper. He's such a pro.
The character of Gus Fring is so strong that you buy that moment of his physical, mental prowess, his intention, his focus.
But luckily, take 17 was pretty good. Take 18 was even better. And then take 19 was like, boom, perfect. Got best one yet. Good.
So Vince did 19 takes, and he used the 19th take. And when we were in post, we looked at all 19 takes, and Vince picked the 19th one. But I believe, and I could be wrong about this, I have to check with the editor, but I believe he asked the editor to not tell him which take was which until afterwards, and it was, in fact, the 19th take that he picked.
But I'm proud to say we used take 19. We didn't go back and shoot 19 takes and then go back and use number 1.
Although it looks like one continuous shot, in the final result. It's actually the result of 2 different visual effects shots, a locked-off special effects shot, and then an actor performance shot. We shot it with the locked-off camera. We shot the explosion, and it left the debris like right in the middle of the shot.
We had to actually move some of the debris out of the way in order for the dolly to push up to the doorway and reveal Giancarlo.
So we had to take the explosion elements that were shot in take 1 and insert them and composite them back over what was take 19. That was the final approved shot of the take with the actor. We had to make up appliance on the actor, and we had tracking marks on the side of his head and on his face, which allowed us to use the 3D geometry that we built from the sculpture and then track that onto his head.
The shot of Giancarlo on the side where his face is blown is replaced with a digital scan of the model that was originally created by Greg Nicotero and K&B. It's all one, beautiful, horrifying, scary piece that works so well, and it's just such a dramatic and amazing end for Gus. It's just a great way to say goodbye to him.
This explosion was a marriage of many different areas of expertise, both in physical special effects and in makeup and in digital visual effects.
I never imagined such a fantastic death. But then again, I never imagined all the artisans who came together to make it work for television. So it's made history now.
But just the sheer work that goes into this, just astounding.
How amazing to be able to capture that moment and have it live on forever.